Keystone Nationals, baby. You're less than a week away from, I don't know how many years now it's been. It's been since 2008. But yeah, man, we figured I got this incredible brainwave. Hey,
Yeah.
Kendra, let's go live tonight, and we'll run down all the drivers' lineups, and there's some information from Destiny we want to get out there and some other stuff. So here we are, trucking
Here
practice.
we are.
Here we are. How's Kendra tonight on a Friday night?
Good. I will say, watching your video before the show came on, JR was like, he's getting excited. And, I've got tax season keeping me from being super excited. But watching that video, I was like, man, we've had some really good memories up at Harrisburg Farm Show
man,
Conference.
lots of them, lots of them.
I'm really excited to get back up there, see a bunch of friends we only see a couple times a year.
Yep.
So let's do it.
Been since 2020 session 1. We're getting ready to rock and roll. First and foremost, I'm going to put this out there. I've had a lot of questions, obviously, with today's world. There is no masking or vaccination mandates for any show at the Pennsylvania Farm Show Complex. No masking and no vaccination mandates. If you want to wear a mask, that's
C word at all. Yep.
Right. If you want to wear a mask, that's fine, but you do not have to. So, be responsible, think smart, whatever you want to do. So, gosh, where do we want to start? Why don't you go ahead and we'll do the class rundown per session real quick.
Okay.
Tell us what's pulling when.
All right. So Thursday night, starting at 5:30 p.m., the first class down the track of the 2022 Keystone Nationals will be the 10,000-pound hot stock. The 10,000-pound Pro Farm class.
You got the wrong page.
No. Well, I'm going off the website.
Oh. Okay. I have the lineup here, so I'm sorry.
Okay, then you do the lineup.
Thursday night, we'll start with 11,000-pound hot farm, or King of 466, if you will.
I had that right.
Okay. Then the 1850 small block mini, flight number 1. We had a mess of them bad boys signed up this year, and they will be class number 2. Class number 3 for Thursday will be the 6,200-pound modified 4x4 trucks. And then they'll be followed by the 7,800-pound modified tractors. The 2050 big block mini modified tractors will be next. Then we go to the 7,700-pound light limited turbo. 10,000-pound hot stock. It's a Snyder County combination. There's some Dragon Motorsports tractors in this class as well, and some others. So be a pretty cool mix.
I think we should call that the Misfit class. No.
Ooh,
I'll catch it from some of them guys, and that's okay.
I'll put her email in the link below later in the description. Anyway. The 6,300-pound Outlaw 4x4 North Division. That's a 5-truck invitational. And then rounding out the night for Thursday will be the 1,850-pound small block modified mini flight number 2. Okay. Why don't we just go ahead and do the lineups? We'll just go ahead and do the lineups for Thursday. You want to go ahead and start with 11,000 hot farm. King of 466.
It would help if I was actually on the right page on the website there.
We got her. We called her. Norman. Stop texting her, Norman.
No, I told him not until 8:30. So
get your friends on here. We got a few. I mean, I know there's more than watching than what's showing.
Yeah.
Facebook and stuff, but get them on here. This is the time to get your information. We got some puller information on here. All the class lineups. There's been a couple changes, and this is the time to get it. Tickets are still available. KeystoneNationalsPool.com. KeystoneNationalsPool.com. So go ahead and run us down for the 11,000-pound King of 466 hot farm.
All right, the 466 class that will start off the night. The first driver, man, I know why you gave me this class, because look at that first last name.
Bartoszewski. It's very simple.
There we go. Chuck Bartoszewski with the 966 beer run out of New York will be the first puller, followed by Jason Gardner with expensive guesswork out of New York as well. Third puller will be Donnie Gokenauer with the Working Man Blues out of Luray, Virginia. Fourth puller will be Kyle Corinne, another New York puller coming down with the corn-fed binder. Fifth puller will be Tommy Eppert, who did a lot of pulling in Florida this winter with his Ford 8600. Sixth puller will be James Bray with his IH 1066. Frank Frederick will also be making the trip down with his IH 1466. Eighth will be a local boy down here, Marshall Beidel, out of Fanningsburg with the Marshall Law. Ninth puller will be Logan Probst out of Clearville, PA, with the Summertime Blues. 10th puller will be Mark Lawson out of Virginia also. And then Christopher Jones with the Hot Mess. I like that name. 12th puller will be Mark Steinmetz with the True Blue Ford 9000. 13th will be Joseph, did you say Bartoszewski?
There you go.
I'm guessing they're probably brothers out of Martville, New York, with the Bad Seed. And then rounding out the class will be Gary Cubbage's tractor, the Blue Boss Ford 9000.
And there's an additional tractor that's been added, Joshua Knight with the Ford 9000. I believe he is out of Virginia as well.
I think so. I think that name's sounding like I heard that name around the shop once or twice.
That was an add-on. If you'd like to go ahead and read the Flight 1 of the small block minis, that'll be the next class.
I can certainly do that. There's going to be 10 tractors in the first flight. Starting off the class will be Matt Weischer with the Chevy Dirt Demon, followed by Adam Brown with his Oliver Express. Robbie O'Donnell Sr. with his Zilla Mini Mod will be third puller. Leroy Duff will be fourth with his Wildfire Chevy. Fifth will be Bruce Robinson out of New Jersey with the Straight Shooter. Sixth will be Heather Sutton. Wow.
What's in your coffee tonight, Kendra?
I tell you, we're not talking about what was happening on a Friday night in Kendra's house. No, just kidding. The Polar Bear Express.
It's a family show.
That's why I'm not doing it on the show. Seventh puller will be Garrett Watts out of Crownsville, Maryland with the Royal Mess. Eighth puller will be Steve Nath out of Glen Rock, PA with his Sawduster Mini. Steve Goodwin out of Ellicott City, Maryland with his Warhawk will be ninth. And rounding out the class will be Christopher Graham out of Salem, New Jersey with the Secondhand Spoke.
Excellent. 6,200-pound modified 4x4 trucks. Leading off the class will be Alan Madison with the Overkill Chevrolet. Second, Dale Woods with the Phil and Froggy Chevrolet. Third will be Mark Serafin with the One Potent Rodent Dodge. Fourth is Will Hitchcock with his Homewrecker Ford. Fifth, Crystal Zedrick with the 1986 Chevy S10 known as Thunderbolt. Sixth will be Tony Fratarelli with his Outclassed Ford. Seventh is Douglas Aruda with his 79 GMC called Amateur Night. Eighth will be Caton Moeller with the Moeller Farms Dodge. Ninth is Michelle Abshire with the extremely good-looking split decision Chevrolet and is a past Best of Show winner.
I think she just posted on Facebook tonight. She got herself a new helmet.
There you go.
So, yeah, she'll be looking good all around.
Number 10, Justin Grace with the Chevy called Just in Time. And rounding out the class will be Dennis Grove with his 72 Chevy called the Mountain Mule. And you want to go ahead and take care of the 78 mods?
Oh, I think I can handle them, guys. Let me find.
I bet there's a village idiot in there somewhere, just not named.
There is always a village idiot with that bunch. We have a full class of 15 modifieds coming up to on Thursday night. Leading off the class will be Mike Schoeneman out of Roanoke, Indiana with the Night Train. Second is Robert Eisenoff out of Massachusetts with the Dirt Grinda with an A, not an ER.
That's right.
Third will be Amber Blizzard out of Mount Airy, Maryland with her unaffordable Ford. Fourth will be Joe Perry out of Westport, Massachusetts with Just Plain Psychotic. That's a cool name.
Fitting for a Friday night, right?
Yeah.
In the Kendra household.
Yeah, exactly. And then the numbers get a little wonky on the website here, but I'm going to say fifth puller is Scott Smith. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Scott Smith out of Culpeper with the Dream Machine. Then we'll go into Rick Wolf's East Hampton, Connecticut with One Too Many. After that will be Mike Schoeneman again with the Feelin' Froggy Extreme. Then we'll have Ricky Blizzard out of Mount Airy with the Barely Affordable. Then we'll go into Jason Weichel out of Upper Strasburg with his Untamed Ford. 10th will be Nelson Egoff with the Tink Toy. 11th will be that village idiot himself, Mr. Ian Ericker, with the unstable Chevy. 12th puller will be Andy Forrester with the Boss 9. And then 13th will be Rod Harnett with the Agitator. 14th will be Don Haley with his Nonsense out of Winchester, Virginia. And rounding out the class will be Kirsty Robinson with the Phony 2.
And I have a little piece of advice for Don Haley. All 4 on the ground, buddy.
Yeah,
All
let's
4 on the
not repeat. Was that 2020 or 2019? Or...
Probably 2019, I think.
Yeah, I
It was a
can't
pretty
remember.
rough ride.
They all run together.
There's actually a video that Jess from Trackside Live I sent her some clips, and that was one of them. She put in her latest video, I think, come out yesterday.
It's on the Keystone Nationals page. So
and it's on the Keystone Nationals.
On the Facebook page.
Yep. Let's see. Yep. Okay. The 2,050-pound big block mini. Leading off will be Olivia Woods with her Chevy-powered modified mini called A Little More. Second is Stanley Cram with Giddy Up Go. I don't have town names in front of me, so I apologize for that. Third is Gregory Corsigla with the Reaper. I pronounced that properly, I hope. Fourth, Greg Vandervoort with the Chevy called Boosted Ego. Fifth will be John Graham with the Sabotage Chevy. Sixth, Pete Yarrington with his Chevy Gold Dust. That's 6. 7th would be Rob Wise with a very tough mini tractor called the Long Shot, powered by Chevy. 8th is Zachary Rice. That's all I have information on that. 9th, Jersey, Jeff Paulding with his new modified mini, powered by a Chevrolet. Jeff has for several years has helped unhook the mini classes and the truck classes at the Keystone Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
When he's not pulling, he will be working. So
hopefully he knows that.
No, he knows. He knows. 10th is Dennis Martin with his Against All Odds Dodge powered machine, and ending the class will be Tyler Schofield with his Noble modified mini. And I guess I'll let you go ahead and do the light limited turbo. I know that's one of your.
Speaking of thorns inside, no. The 7700 Light Limited Turbo class is going to have 2 flights. The first is going to be Thursday night. And starting off that class will be Shane Scott with his New Holland TM 130. Second will be Mike Thomas with the Steel and Time out of Berryville, Virginia. Third will be Jason Bowers out of Woodstock, Virginia, with his IH 1466. Fourth will be... Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yep, that's a different class for him.
He had a 466. Didn't take much for him to jump up there.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth will be Eddie Ocker driving Sue Johnson's Iron Maiden. Fifth will be Perrin Mean with the All About That Alice. Sixth will be Ben Flaherty Jr. with his Smokin' Red IH 1066. Seventh is a new name to this class, Robert Latourt with his Hit and Run Ford 7095. I can't say I've seen many of them.
Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Latourt, yes.
Oh, I thought it was Lotteretti. Okay.
I've always heard it pronounced Latourt. I don't know. I could be wrong.
We'll go with Latourt.
I guess we'll ask him on Thursday. Yeah, he would go with us out to Gordyville back when it was actually out at Gordyville.
Hi, Mike Walker. I know that's you.
8th puller will be Matt Smokey Smith with the Fast Forward New Holland. 9th will be Pete Kingston with the Haymaker Ford 7000. And 10th will be Michael Kolonic with his Minneapolis Moline Light Up. I like it.
How about a Moline coming to Keystone?
A mini Mo.
Love it.
I'm liking it.
Colors.
Yes.
That is awesome. Next up, 10,000-pound hot stock. This is the Snyder County Dragon Motorsports.
Misfit.
I'm not going to call him Misfit. Jeez. On the number one hook.
Kidding, guys.
On the number one hook. Jeff Brenniger with the Red Law International 1566. Second is Brian McConnell coming in from Western Pennsylvania with the 1066 called Milkman's Mojo. Good running tractor. All of these tractors run very well. Third is Dennis Boop Jr., or DJ Boop as we like to call him, on his 1066 called High on the Hog. Yes, he's a hog farmer. Fourth, Thurman Mumford Sr. 1066 Mechanical Bull, and I'm going to be pulling extra hard for him this weekend. This coming
Yep, me too.
You bet. Fifth is E.L. Harlow and his 1466 called the Harlow Harvester. He and Thurman are from the Dragon Motorsports scene. Sixth, Gary Reinsel from Western PA with the Holy Terror International. Seventh, Matt Sudall with the 4755 John Deere called 4755 Express. Eighth, Dave Walter from Western Pennsylvania with a 1066 Red Power Reloaded. Ninth, Brad Kramer, another one from Snyder County with his John Deere 6030 called Defense Road Deer. 10th is Dennis Boop with the Black Stripe Addiction 1066 International. Almost said 14. Don't shoot me, Dennis. 11th, Josh Beechel driving. I forget the guy's name. It's a John Deere 4455 called Moving Iron. I know you know.
Kenny Frymoyer.
Kenny Frymoyer. Thank you. 12th is Bob Martin from down in the Dragon Motorsports area with the 1066 he calls the Boss Hog Binder. 13th, Dustin Reynolds with the Pulling Teeth International 1066, another Southern tractor. 14th as well, Burning Green John Deere, Robert Riley. And rounding out the class, Matt Houck with the Old Red International 1066 from Snyder County. And I will go ahead and, let's see, what can I do here? Why don't you go ahead and do the Outlaw 4x4?
The Outlaws?
Yep. North Division, Outlaw 4x4.
I thought the minis were next. All right. Shows how much I'm paying attention tonight. The 6300 Outlaw 4x4 North trucks that will be running. There's going to be 5 of them. First will be Joseph Rosick out of Hudson Falls, New York with the Mistreated. Second puller will be Michael Gebko, again out of New York with his...
Michael Gibo.
Gibo.
Yep.
Also out of New York with his Chevy truck that he calls the Hooker. Third will be Ben Brewer. I love
it. Reminds me, though, Go Gebco Baltimore Insurance commercial.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Ben Brewer is third hook with the Just Another Benji. Fourth will be Dave Rosick out of New York also with the Fatal Attraction Chevy. And rounding out the class will be Stephen Chamora?
Schmira.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Schmira.
Out of Hadley, Massachusetts with the Chevy K30 he calls the Hammer.
I got properly educated how to pronounce that last name.
Properly educated. Not just educated.
Properly educated. Stephen Schmira. And ending the night will be the 1850 small block modified Mini Flight 2. And leading it off will be Thomas Barrows with his extra piece of Chevrolet powered machine. Second will be Michael Dispanet with the Purple Rain Chevy powered machine. Third, John Sutton Jr. with the Bear Tracks with a Chevrolet power plant. Fourth is David Kirby with the Paycheck Hooker. Somebody needs to learn how to number this. That would be me. So fifth is Michael Gray with the Hillbilly Shaker. Sixth, Joseph Wills with the Flasher. Seventh, Wesley Williamson's Adrenaline Chevy powered machine. Eighth is Eric Ritchie with Lethal Threat. Ninth, John Graham Jr. with the Adjusted Joker Chevrolet. And rounding out the class would be James Bray with the Maxed Out Chevrolet. And that is your Thursday night lineup. That's a lot of hooks.
It's a lot of hooks on a Thursday night. And again, that's the cheapest night to come. So if you are really into pulling, it's a good night for you to be there.
So here's the deal. You bet. Advanced sale Thursday night, adult, $13. Children is, I got it right in front of me. Hold on. I should know this. It's
really
$13 advance.
The ticket guy.
Don't tell nobody. $13 advance sale adult, $15 at the door, and child advance sale $6 and $8 at the door. Very cheap. A lot of good class. Every night's got a great lineup.
Yeah.
So,
oh, Mr. Mike Walker, I might have something in line for cookies for the weekend. Probably.
So I guess if we'll go ahead, instead of just reading the classes, I got them lined up here. So I'm going to go ahead and read the first two because there's a couple of changes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll cut you loose on the alcohol super stocks afterwards.
Okay.
Starting Friday night off will be the 93 100-pound Super Farm tractor, and I got some bad news from a puller just a little while ago who had to scratch, and we'll get to him here in just a minute. Leading it off will be Kevin Vanderweert with the John Deere 4455, 44 Special Reloaded. Second is Ethan Sickler with the 1066 called Naturally Red. Third, coming out of the state of Michigan, Shane Maston with the Agco Alice 9675 called Thumpin' Pumpkin. That's a good running Agco, let me tell you. Alice. Fourth, R.J. Dennison with the Case IH 7240 called Red Dog. That's a New York tractor. Fifth, also from New York, Frank Payne with the Pure Luck Case IH MX 170. Sixth is Phil Kelly with the 5488, the red blooded binder. That is a good looking, good running tractor. Seventh would have been Heath Wright with the Midnight Harvester 1066. However, he messaged me a little while ago and waiting on parts for over 2 months. Evidently, they were promised a day and did not arrive. So he cannot be ready in time. So I instructed him. Unfortunately, we will miss seeing that tractor. It's a good running, good looking international, and hopefully he can find somebody to take the slot and they'll take care of the money to them. So anyway, following him would be Dan. I think of Daniel Park. I call him Dan Park with the Saturday Night Hooker John Deere 7810. Ninth. If you don't know this guy, we call him Spanky. You got to meet him sometime because he is a hoot. Scott Christ out of New York with the Just for Fun International 1066. 10th is Jason Vanderweert and I with the Spilt Milk 7820 John Deere. 11th is Shane McFarland with the Rutten Buck 4320 John Deere. 12th is Travis Christ, which is Scott's son, with the 1066 called No Expectations. I'm assuming that's a new build for them. 13th is a previous champion, Brad McFarland with the 6030 called Untamed. And rounding out the class, I have Carl Durant with the John Deere 4440 called Big Game. Next up would be the 6,200-pound modified 4x4 trucks. Dean Hitchcock with the Grounds for Divorce Ford will lead it off. Pulling second will be Aaron Smothers with the Money Hog Chevy Silverado. Third, Seth Madison with the GMC Antagonizer. Fourth, R.B. Muller with the To the Extreme Dodge. Fifth would be Kevin Abshire with the Gone AWOL Jeep, very popular vehicle for many, many years here in the East. Sixth would be Wayne Tapscott Sr. with the High Anxiety Chevrolet. Seventh is Debbie Duffin coming out of Rhode Island with the 1968 International called the Blue Ox. Eighth is Eddie Zedrick with the Chevy S10 called Thunder. Ninth is Scott Burgess with the Ford F-250 called Johnny's Buzzard. 10th will be Wayne Tapscott II with the Chevy S10 Tasmanian Terror 2. And 11th will be I believe a multi-time champion at the facility, Graham Young with the Dodge Dakota called Renegade.
Michelle just put there in the comments that George is actually going to be driving Kevin's truck.
Okay.
Kevin Abshire's truck.
There you go. Okay, George. It'll be George's first time indoors, I'm sure. So
yeah.
Good luck, George. Awesome.
And good luck to you too, Michelle.
Yes. Next up, I'll let you read would be the Alcohol Superstocks.
All right. 5 Alcohol Superstocks are going to be making their way to the Keystones. Pulling first will be Uncle Henry out of Dansville, New York with the Forced Decision Case IH Puma. Second will be Kevin Windsor out of Lothian, Maryland with the 6-shooter. Third will be Lance Mysick out of Watertown, New York with his absolutely beautiful Fendt 942 that he calls High Hopes. Fourth is, it's a very nice looking tractor. Yeah. Fourth is Tom Urmson out of Valencia, Pennsylvania with the Eyesore 2. And rounding out the class will be Bert Stannard out of Valley Falls, New York with his New Holland that he calls Determination.
How about that? Bert Stannard, Mr. Diesel, got an alcohol tractor now. You're going to see that name a couple more times coming up. Next class would be the 10,000-pound Pro Stock tractors. Again, another class that's light on numbers, unfortunately. Leading it off would be Monty Tuck with a 1066 called Ride the Storm. Second, another tractor I'm sure we'll all be pulling extra hard for, is the John Deere Green, John Deere 7720, driven by Josh Martin. Third, Russell Hillenbrand, with the 7920 John Deere called Loose Cannon. Fourth is Stephen LaGrange with the 6030 called The Gambler. Fifth, again, Josh Martin with Think Green, a 7820 John Deere. And rounding out the class, this is a 401 tractor, I believe. Brent Naylor with the 1466 called Elbow Deep. And then, being you're such a big diesel 4x4 fan, I'll just let you read the next class.
Say.
And I will also add it as a pickle list. Norman.
We're not going to discuss that.
Norman. Anyway, go ahead.
No, so they're pulling Friday night now. I thought diesel trucks were Saturday.
That's what I have in my lineup.
Hey. Well, anyway, the 8,000
While you're reading them off, I'll find out for sure.
Okay, yeah, I thought they were Saturday, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
They're Saturday night.
Yeah, they're definitely Saturday night. The 8,000 pound diesel 4x4 class. Oh, well, that's the problem. It's with the Saturday hooks, but it says Friday with it. That's not confusing at all.
How dare you second guess me?
I apologize.
Women.
I will admit in front of all of these people that I was wrong. One time this year.
The chat's kind of busy, and thank you.
Yeah. So the first puller in the 8,000 pound diesel 4x4 class is going to be Josh Gardner out of Plainfield, Connecticut, with his Black Magic Reloaded Dodge. Second will be Michael Wilson out of New York with his truck that he calls Fred. Third will be Jeremy Denson out of Winchester with his Dodge that he calls Too Disturbed. Fourth will be Tommy Hassler out of Bethel, Pennsylvania with the Twisted Addiction Ford.
Time out. You need to, actually, fourth would be Jake Slingloff with the 41 Dodge called Empty Pockets. Then you can take off from there.
So then Tommy Hassler's fifth with the Twisted Addiction. And then after that will be Derek Borden with the Just Tappin' It Chevy. Seventh will be Charles Reckert with Ain't Cheatin' Yet. And rounding out the class will be Thomas Cook with his new Ford 2022 F-350 that he calls the Black Sheep. Nothing like getting a brand new truck and just turning it into a puller. That a boy. I'm glad that everybody is appreciating that I was wrong in front of everybody.
Don't worry. 6,300 pound Outlaw 4x4 Southern Division. Up first, Brad Roy with the cash only 85 Chevrolet. Second, Jason Griffith with the 65 Ford F-250 Saucy. Pretty cool name. Third, no stranger to winning, Bill Good with the Virginia Lightning Ford. Fourth is William Bennett with their 83 Chevy called Buckshot Reloaded. That's actually a different truck for William now. And fifth is Bobby Harlow with the Linville Shaker 85 Chevy. That's your 5 Outlaw South trucks. 85 Mount Turbo next.
My real favorites. No, I'm just kidding.
We got to run, Norm. We got to talk.
The 8,500 mod turbo class will have 14 tractors hooking on Friday night, and starting out the class will be Brandon.
Did you say tooking or hooking?
Hooking.
You said hooking.
They'll take to the track. They're hooking there.
Write that down, Fred.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be a long weekend.
We still got another day to go through here yet. So.
I meant next weekend. Starting out the class, like I said, will be Brandon Manfredi out of Connecticut with his IH 1466 that he calls Relentless. Second will be Eric Eberhardt out of Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania with his Hammer Down International. Third will be Justin Martin with his What You Looking At IH 7720. Fourth will be Jimmy Williams with the Green Max. Believe this is going to be the first time it's out on the track with its new frame. I don't think I've seen it out since then, since the infamous accident. Fifth hook will be Philip Price with the Antrim Tantrum. Sixth hook will be Justin Latour, a faithful listener to us here on this show, with his Addicted IH 1066. Seventh will be Craig Derby with his Case IH MX 170. 8th will be Matt Smokey Smith with the black and blue New Holland. 9th will be Jason Yankee Malott driving the 00Z of Vern Zerby. 10th hook will be Jason Forrester with the Papa Smurf. 11th hook will be Joe Miller with the Smokin' Joe John Deere. 12th hook will be Kayla Graham with the Billet Blue. 13th will be Rick Hauk with his Little Stinker IH 1066. And rounding out the class will be the queen of registration herself, Destiny Olden with the Baby Deer Power.
Baby Deer Power with a brand new John Deere sheet. Well, it's been on it before, so the newer style John Deere sheet metal. Rounding out Friday night will be the Diesel Superstocks. And there's that name again. Leading off will be Bert Stannard with his Determination International 1066. Second, Uncle Henry with the Case IH MX 255 Final Decision. Third, Lloyd Christ with the 1066 only. It's only. Try that again. Lloyd Christ with It's Only Money International 1066. That sounds better. Fourth, again, Bert Stannard with Determination 2 International.
He's going to be a busy guy that night.
Very busy. Fifth is Darren Olden with his 7920 John Deere called Kryptonite. And rounding out the class, I believe, was our last Super Stock champion at the event as Mark Bradish with his new, I believe it's a 1066. They got it listed as Case IH MX 255, but it is 1066 sheet metal now. And it is also called M80, not recycled rubber. So we got to get that fixed on the website as well. So that's okay. It's been a hectic few weeks. So
yeah, we're a little out of practice. We had a year off.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. You know, everybody's got catching up to do from 2020 and tying up loose ends, and these little things get skipped. But rest assured, it's hopefully
it'll be taken care of that day.
Hopefully. Okay, we moved to Saturday morning, 11 a.m. And work stock diesel 4x4 is all yours.
All right. So as we said the other night, Rod Knock with Diesel Motorsports kind of puts this class together, and he brings us 10 of the best work stock trucks. These are no slouches by any means. The first hook that we will have is Lindell Steiner with his 06 Dodge 2500. Second will be Tanner Kells out of Lebanon, Pennsylvania, with his 2005 GMC Sierra. Third will be Seth Almer out of Lock Haven, PA, with his 01 Chevy. Fourth hook will be Wesley Class out of South Wales, New York, with the Kless Express. Fifth will be Jacob Wagner out of Hughesville.
Fred, did you hear that, Fred? She messed that one up. I just want to say that. It's Wesley Kless, not Class.
Kless.
Wesley Kless. Fred.
Give me a break.
Go ahead. You just wait till you get to Keystone next week, woman.
I might not come. I'm going to get this much abuse. I might just stay home.
I doubt that.
It's a good thing I'm not an announcer. That's what we'll just say. Fifth hook will be Jacob Wagner with the Working Man Blues. He pulls a good bit with the Snyder County tractor pullers. Sixth will be John Costa out of Tiverton, Rhode Island. That's a new state for this tonight. With the 2500 he calls Smoke. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm mixing up my lines. Go ahead and read me a new one on that one. Seventh
That's also
hook.
the second Rhode Island puller tonight.
Well, I'm just not paying attention. I'm just going to stop talking.
Oh, don't do that.
Seventh hook will be the Smoke Truck driven by Ross Harder out of PA. Eighth hook will be Sean Bell with the High Mile Hooker. Ninth will be Tommy Hassler again with his white Ford F-350. And rounding out the class will be a truck out of Kentucky driven by Drew Slayback with the Slayback's Diesel Ram. Wow, I'm struggling.
I guess I'll go ahead and let you do the Monturos as well. Why don't you take a drink and beat
I should probably not have any more to drink. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I've behaved. I knew that I had to work to do tonight. The 8500 mod turbo class will be the next class, and there will be 13 in this class. Starting out the class will be Eli Zimmerman with his Red Fever. I believe that was formerly a Pro Farm. Glad to see them make the jump. Second hook will be Mr. Scott Kiskadden with the Bleeding Blue New Holland. Third will be Guy Gokenauer, who puts a heck of a lot of work into this weekend as well with his IH706 he calls the stress test. Fourth will be Corey Eberhart with his Gold Edition. Fifth will be Jack Boone out of Westerlo, New York with his Barnyard Bully. Sixth will be Mark Smith with the Blue Unit. Seventh will be Mark Miller with the Mighty Mouse, who is a big-time sponsor of the Keystone Nationals. So thank you, Mark Miller. Eighth will be Steve Beckley, the points champion with the Up in Smoke John Deere. Ninth hook will be Austin Martin with the Floor Sweepings IH1066.
That's a good name.
Yeah, I like that name too.
All the leftovers went on it.
All the leftovers from Justin's tractor. Yep. Don't let him fool you. I think there's a little bit more in there than just leftovers.
Sure
10th hook will be Jimmy Williams with the Cadillac Red. 11th will be Devin Riggin out of Vanderbilt, PA with the John Deere he calls the Bandit. 12th hook will be Nathan Graham with the Blue Reaper. And rounding out the class will be Tommy or TJ. I'm not sure who's going to be behind the wheel of the Firestorm.
Good class.
Very good class. I'm very impressed with the numbers of the Mod Turbo class, even without the infamous Mr. Zerby.
Yes, only one tractor from the Zerby stable this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a rough winter for Mr. Zerby, but he says he's going to make an appearance anyway. So he will be there. His tractors, unfortunately, are not going to make it. But
4,500 small block 4x4 from the Interstate Truck and Tractor Pullers Series. Leading it off will be Travis Utze with his Chevy S10 called Stomper. Second, Dennis Shives with the Alcohol Abuse Chevrolet. Third, Paul Stillman of the 1988 Dodge Ram called Playing Games. Fourth, Derek Dice. Slick looking ride here. The Mopar Magic Dodge. Fifth, Ryan Farner with the Mountain Maniac Chevy S10. Pretty good name. Sixth, no stranger to the winner circle, Austin Stoner with the Analyze This Ford Ranger. Seventh is Tyler Shives with the GMC called Bootlegger. Eighth, Larry Klingensmith with the Chevy S10 called Tacked Out. Ninth is Chris Utze with his One Bad Bow Tie Chevy S10. And rounding out the class is brother to Austin, Jared Stoner with the 79 Ford F-250 called Analyze This. And next will be the 8,500-pound Light Pro. And I know there was a mix-up in the orders. Hopefully they'll get it fixed here soon on the web. But this is the lineup for the 8,500-pound Light Pro. Leading it off, Kendall Beasley with the International 1466 called the High Gear Harvester. Second is Matt Smith, we hope, with the Ford called Fast Ford. Third, Fred. We're talking about you again, Fred Hoke.
Fred.
Third is Fred Hoke with the Never Enough Case 970. And I believe this is going to be the first or second time I've seen it as a Light Pro. Fourth is Kevin Nutt with the Rolling Thunder International 966. Fifth is Mark Smith on the Ford 8700. No name. He likes not to name his tractors, I guess. Sixth is Hunter Beasley with the Farmer's Pride International 1066. Seventh, Paul Hoke, Case 970, the Screaming Eagle. Eighth is J. Howard Meredith Jr. I'll pronounce it properly. With the 1066 called Meredith's Agitator. Ninth, Adam Diaz with a slick Case IH 210. That is one good-looking ride called Whiskey Business. 10th is Ron Beasley with the Farmwell Fever International 1066. He is a multi-time champion at the Keystone Nationals. And as well as this next tractor in a different class, albeit he's a Light Pro now, Jeff Michelacci.
Michelacci.
That's two for me. Michelacci with the Case IH Puma 140 called Demented.
Although I will say it is fun going to all these pools and having the announcers try to pronounce names like Scott Kiskadden or Jeff Michelacci or that's always part of the entertainment for some of us.
Now to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and run down the 10 Pro Farm list and then you can finish off the last two. 10 Pro Farm, originally a two session class, moved to Saturday. as a single session. Top 6 will go to the finals. Leading it off will be Gary Cubbage with the Ford 9000 called Double Trouble. Second, Jeremy DeLuca with the Sunset Smoker Case 1070. That is one hard running tractor. Third, Josh Beechel with the 1066 called Hustlin' Harvester. Fourth, Ray Belak on the 1066 he calls Raging Red. Fifth is Shandy Turner. He got his clutch, I believe, today, and they're going to work feverishly over the weekend.
I saw that on Facebook. Yep.
And we should see Shandy on Saturday pulling fifth with the Foolish Fun 1066. Sixth is the 2021 East Coast Pro Pooling Hot Farm Champion, Nick Morrison, with the Toxic International 1466. Seventh, Ray Belak, albeit a different owner for the tractor, is the International 1206. I don't know if he's on here, Mike.
I haven't seen him yet.
He usually is. Eighth is Ivan Hissong with the 1466 called Limestone Binder. Ninth, local boy here, fellow, not boy, Dave Doherty with a T. Oliver 2250 called Buzzard Bait. 10th is Gary Cubbage with the Ford 9000 called the Virginian. 11th is Ray Norris with the Pack and Heat John Deere 7700. 12th is Anthony Hamrick with the Ford TW25. 13th, Gary Cubbage with the Ford 8600 called Blue Force. 14th, Bobby Shipe with the old Blue Ford. 15th will be Ryan Miller with the 9600 Ford called Amish Ingenuity. And rounding out the class again, Gary Cubbage with the Ford 9600 known as Blue Trifecta. Next up is Kendra will be the 6,300-pound Outlaw 4x4 Rebels division.
All right. So again, we're going to have 5 trucks in the Rebels, the Outlaw 4x4 trucks. First truck will be Frank Fisher out of West Union, Ohio with the Old Gray Mare. Second will be Jason, is it Garris?
Garris.
Mm-hmm. Out of PA with his Chevy truck. See, you give me the classes with all the hard names. That's what I'm going to go.
See, I'm a school teacher.
I think you're planning this.
I'm a school teacher, so I'm learning you to pronounce names you do not know. I stayed in the Holiday Inn Express last night. I'm a good teacher. So.
The third truck, see, this is, I wish everybody could see the name. Third is Jonathan, is it Zacharuskis?
That's close. Close enough.
How you say it?
Jonathan Zach. How's that?
See, you don't even know.
Jonathan Zacharuskis.
With the Hawk Chevy Silverado out of New York. Fourth will be Curtis Utley with the lightweight. And finally, fifth, the last outlaw to run, will be Ryan Garand with the Widowmaker. And then
rounding out Saturday afternoon will be the 7700 Light Limited Turbo, and you are welcome to finish this out.
Yeah, see, I'll know these names. The 7700 Light Limited Turbo class, the second flight will have 9 tractors in it. The first hook will be Mr. Jason Weichel out of Upper Strasbourg with the Unleashed New Holland.
Now, wait a minute. Everybody else that you know in these divisions, you give them nicknames.
Jason Winky Weichel out of Upper Strasbourg. That's true. Everybody knows him as Winky. Second will be Mike Runkle out of Virginia with the Oliver 88 that he calls Old Smoky. Third will be Matt Dersham out of Millmont, PA with the other half. Fourth hook will be Steve Flint out of Glasgow, Virginia with the Case IH head case. Fifth will be Mark or Marty Smith out of Shippensburg with the Ford 9600. Sixth will be Stephen LaGrange out of Quebec, Canada with the John Deere 4430 that he calls Makes Sense. Sense as in the money. And I think I saw on Facebook that those guys actually left for Keystone today. So I guess they're going to take their time coming down across the border. Yep. Seventh hook will be Bradley Seal out of Orange, Virginia with his New Holland T7. Eighth hook will be Ted Ingram with the Acme Rocket out of New Canton, Virginia. And the last tractor to pull on the regular sessions at Keystone will be Adam Ritchie with the Pabst Blue Ribbon 9600. That tractor must have got a motor lift too, because he used to be a Pro Farm.
That is correct. That took 48 minutes almost. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
lot to read
CJ,
up.
I think it's JR. He just doesn't want to admit it because I told him that earlier too.
I can't hear anything. I hope it's not this.
Yeah, I think it might be your mic. It's not happy that you took your backdrop down.
That's what it is.
Yep, that's what it is. You just threw
Stuff's just
the
bouncing
whole
around
thing
back
off.
here.
Yeah, there's another person.
Okay.
They see
Whose audio, mine or both? That's the question.
I think it's yours because I
I
can't
have
hear
another
you.
microphone here, so
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna say it's you.
maybe it's the
Oh,
squat.
yeah, that's
Maybe
definitely you. You just really made some noise.
right there.
No, it's not like something's hitting it. It's like in the sound.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It stops
wait.
when you. Oh, maybe I'm too close to the mic then. Okay, that could be.
Yeah.
It could,
Now I
it
don't
could,
hear it.
It could be. Yeah, peaking.
Either way, it's you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure it is. But anyway, there's a couple other things we'll go over. There is garden tractor pulling Thursday and Friday. It is free to the public. You do not need a ticket. Roughly, we'll say 8 a.m. through no later than 4 p.m. That's what it was. I was too close to the microphone. Sorry, guys. As soon as those garden tractor sessions are over, everybody needs to exit the arena. And if you have a ticket for the evening show, you'll go upstairs and come in properly through the arena doorway.
Through my phone.
You'll say that wasn't me.
Yep. That text is just going to have to wait.
No, Clint. We decided to do a little Keystone Nationals preview here. Sorry, man.
I'm a little thrown off too. That's what I'm going to say.
And also, they will be selling tickets at the front desk, at the front door at the main entrance. Also, well, at the desk. If you watch the garden tractors, you decide you want to stay and you don't have a ticket, you will be able to walk out in the lobby and purchase a ticket and stay for the evening show both days. So all weekend, buy the whole weekend. $60 is dirt cheap. You can't. Well, it'll be $70 there. So
yeah,
it's actually more.
Yeah, but still, for 4 sessions, that's good.
Mm-hmm. You bet. The pit building. The pit building, obviously, will hold all the pullers in your vehicles and vendors. Please take the time to walk through Vendor Alley. There's plenty of good vendors there. Shirts, trinkets,
Pulling parts
galore. Some farming equipment from some companies will be there. Pretty cool stuff. Stop and make sure you visit all our vendors. They're just as important as our big sponsors for being there. So we appreciate that. And by the way, the Cobb is our big Thursday night sponsor. Friday night, Forester Farm Equipment. Saturday morning, Mark Miller with Grantsville Truck and Trailer. And the big Saturday night finals is sponsored by New Holland Agricultural. And we appreciate those four. The Cobb, Forester, and New Holland are 3 of the originals from year one in 2008 all the way through. And Mark Miller stepped up here, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. And
yeah, I think 2019.
Ago,
yeah.
And we appreciate him doing that. So, the pit building Thursday and Friday will be open approximately from, let's say, I think it's 9, but I'm going to say 10 a.m. through 4:30 p.m. When 4:30 p.m. hits, we ask everybody to leave the pit building because that's when the action starts back there for those guys. And the less people in their way, the quicker and safer they can get their job done. So please leave the pit building 1 hour before showtime.
And just in general on Thursdays and Fridays, be very, very careful. There's a lot of movement. Yes. Everybody's coming into scale, and it does get very, very hectic. Just please be mindful of all the moving equipment.
Absolutely. And there's also best of show judging pullers. There's no entry fee. Whether you want your tractor shown or not, it's going to get judged. Once your tractor's in the pit building, the judging will be Friday, I believe it Friday, right around noon. I think they begin judging. But polish them up, chance to win a plaque, trophy, whatever they give out. So a little extra bragging rights for you. And believe me, some guys really take a lot of pride and they spit shine them up quite pretty. And Michelle, who was
Especially
on
then
here,
underneath those lights there in the pit building, they really do
absolutely
shine in there.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Michelle Abshire is has been a winner in the Best of Show with her newly redone truck, split decision, beautiful truck, and right out of the gate it won Best of Show in the modified four before. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And that judging is done by two or three anonymous people. I won't know who it is, and I don't care who it is. Try to get
Just as
people.
long as they have good taste.
Well, they're even keel. They won't.
Yeah.
There's no favoritism. Uh,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's people chosen that work at the facility. Has nothing to do with tractor pulling.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think may be a good idea, but when you got somebody with a little bit of knowledge and knows what to look for, that helps too. But and I think it could be a good mix. Sometimes they do mix them up. So again, it's no cost. KeystoneNationalsPool.com. Click on the driver's link, and there's a puller agenda and schedule information on there. That Destiny has sent out packets. I think the rest of them went out today. If she didn't send you a packet, she has said she has emailed you. So please check your emails, and you'll see something from Destiny there at Keystone Nationals regarding your puller's agenda. And she has also asked to remind the pullers, if your clutch paper has not been notarized, please get that completed and bring with them to Keystone. Okay, bring it with you to the Keystone Nationals and present it to Destiny, please. All clutch papers must be notarized. And she's also asked if at all possible, we would like to have all registration done Friday. That includes for Saturday. But I know there's pullers that it's not going to arrive there till Saturday morning. That's fine. Get there, get parked. Art will park you. Parking is going to be a handful this year, but we got the right guys on it. Please abide by their instructions. They will get you parked. Come right in, see Destiny, and get signed in.
But you will not believe the amount of pullers that arrive on Thursday that do not register until Saturday morning.
Yeah. Please go ahead. If you're there early, please just go see Destiny. It makes her life a lot easier. She has a lot to do there. And she has help there, and they are literally swamped. So even if you don't pull till Saturday morning, or you don't pull for Friday and you're there Thursday, go ahead and register. You're signed up. Just go ahead and go register.
Get your goodies. That's all you're doing. Get your hat, get your program. Yeah. Just let us know you're there.
Exactly. And we know there's some information that's not quite right on the website yet for lineups and stuff. And again, that's another thing that Destiny takes care of. Destiny's a very busy person right now. Not only is she an accountant, tax season, registration. She's got two young kids that are in athletic sports, and she's very busy. So she'll get it taken care of. She'll get the changes made. So I don't think there was anything else for her.
Don't forget about the kiddie pool on Saturday morning. All the little youngins, bring your kids out. Going to have a pedal pool right there in the pit building this year.
Yes, right there. You come in the Cameron Street lobby. Instead of turning left to go to the escalator, turn right, walk down that little area there, and go through the steel doors. Right on the outside of those steel doors will be the kiddie pool Saturday morning, 9:30, 10 o'clock start time. Sign-ups begin at 9 a.m. It is free to register and have your child pull. So she also said that the puller packets that went out in the mail have 2020 dates on them. But the times and info are correct on the paper, so just ignore the dates. And again, you can view all the stuff on the Keystone Nationals website. All that information is correct, has the correct dates on it. So I don't think there was anything else. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, she's definitely going to get to correcting the website. There's a couple changes to be made.
I was not expecting this to take 55 minutes.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, yeah. We ain't done. Believe me, we're not
Yeah.
done. Doug Deal and his crew. I think they have two
Yep.
giveaways this year. They have the one from 2020 they did of Mark Smith's
Ford
Ford.
9600 Light
Yes,
Limited.
that is up for grabs. Also, they've also built another garden tractor giveaway. I wish I should have went and got the pictures, but I apologize for that. But so they will have two tractors raffled off this year. So I think the tickets are $10 a piece, something like that. But just see Doug during the garden tractor pool, and even during our Thursday night and Friday night pool and Saturday morning pool. Doug will be around, and they'll actually probably bring the tractors out real quick and let you see them, and you can purchase your chances as well there. So, um, never know. One ticket can win it all. So,
Yep.
well, win a tractor, not all. Goodness gracious.
I think we've about hit everything.
I think so. I hope so. I'm sitting here
Do
trying
you
to
still
think.
have the last box seat?
I still have one box seat section left, and that's box number 7.
There you go, people. Lucky number 7.
Lucky number
Go get
7.
it.
Padded chairs, pipe and drape division. We'll have fencing in behind each box section. And today I purchased their 8x10 frames that I'm going to print and put the logos and stuff on, and the person's name that the box is reserved for, and they'll be hung on the fencing so you know right where to go. So I thought that'd be a nice little add-on, just a nice little touch to have a picture frame there with
Absolutely.
their information on it. So I'll be working on that this week and getting those done. But we do have one box seat, $1,200, but it's the best seat in the house. You're at the Jersey Wall. Nobody's standing in front of you. Nobody's sitting in front of you unless you're in the second row of 5 with your buddies. That's five chairs in a row up front against the Jersey Wall, and 5 rows behind those front 5. So 5 chairs. So it's 10 chairs total, and we'll give you programs, all that good stuff. So they sold quick, but we do have one left, and it's reserved. Nobody can sit there. So if you're sitting there and they come in and they run you out, you better get out because it's not your place to be sitting.
Yeah.
We don't want any trouble. And by all means, I will say, again, Art Wolliver, and he usually, I think his brother or somebody usually helps him there park pulling vehicles. Please just work with them, be courteous to them, abide by their directions to get parked. They do a good job out there every year. Pullers, I know you like to park your personal vehicles, campers, and stuff like that with your hauler. That cannot happen this year. There is not room. Okay, I'm not trying to scare anybody and tell you there's no room. There's room for haulers and haulers only. Please respect that. If you come in overnight while everybody's not there, and they're going to move you the next morning, so don't think you're just going to go set up somewhere and pit there. It's not going to happen. So please abide by Art's instructions to get parked. Campers, I've had several people message and wanting to know about bringing an RV there. Yes, there is camping on grounds. The original designated camping area no longer exists. So when you arrive, go to that Cameron Street lobby. There's a long security desk there, a long desk. There'll be a security guard there at all times. See that security guard, and they will get you started in the proper direction. They'll get you parked somewhere. I don't know where. They've got a plan. They'll take care of it. That's their baby. There is parking for spectators. There is a fee. I believe it's $10. I won't swear to that, but that's what it has been. That is handled by them, not us. We do not control any of that. So that's strictly the Farm Show Complex taking care of that stuff. So Best of Show judging again will be Friday around noon. They'll begin judging, and of course then they'll hand out the winners, and they'll put them on display as well. So pretty cool deal. Again, you touched on the kiddie pool.
All of you
Food.
pullers, please, 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 please be at the drivers' meeting.
Yes.
Even if you have pulled at Keystone since 2008, please, 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 please come to the drivers' meeting.
Very important.
We give out a lot of important information there. You get your numbers there. And then I don't have to run through the pit building looking for you, which, let's be real, it's about me too. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh boy.
Make
Don't
my
make the
life a little
ladies
easier,
angry.
please.
Be nice. Be kind to the ladies, by all
Yeah.
means. Excuse me. Registration trailer is located inside the pit building now, and it has been for, I guess, the last 4 pools we've had there.
I was going to say 3. Yeah, 3
3
or
or
4.
4. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be back in behind the vendors, right when you come in from the actual pooling arena. You come in and turn. If you come in that ramp where everybody brings your tractors in, you come up and turn right and go past the bathrooms. You'll see the white entry trailer will be down there. So that's where Destiny and Debbie and
They put us back in the corner. Can you believe that?
her.
We're back in the corner where nobody can see us.
Right.
Hey, it's easier to hide stuff back there. That's all I'm going to say.
Merchandise. Top of the escalator before you go into the arena. On the left-hand side, once you get to the top of the, the escalator, I'm losing my voice. Could be a good thing. Lisa and her crew will be set up there, I'm sure. That's where they have been the last few events, and it's worked really well for them. They have more room to work there. Hats, T-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, Lord knows whatever else. They'll have it all there for you.
Programs.
Programs will
They
be
usually
there.
sell programs there. Yep.
Yep. And there'll be a gentleman located just inside the door with the stuff that's usually behind me on the tables and hanging. Mike Walker will be taking care of the booth for, as he always does, for Eastern Extreme Pulling, EEP Pulling videos. We go by both names now. So, but we'll have some DVDs there. You can order this year's event. We are the official video of the Keystone Nationals, and you can pre-order for $45. Must be ordered by the end of the show Saturday night for that price. That includes shipping. There's no extra charges. So I will tell you now, please give me about 3 weeks to get them in the mail to you. We have a very busy schedule outside of Keystone, trust me, coming up still. But I will be.
And there's a lot of classes. There's 200 and some hooks at Keystone.
Yeah, well, and but I will feverishly get that editing done and get those videos ready to go. So I actually got to order in some more supplies. So you usually get a pretty good boatload of pre-orders in. So about 3 weeks. I usually ask for about 3 weeks. So, but don't panic if it's a 4th week. You will get your stuff. You will get your stuff. I promise. So, oh, what else? There'll be other vendors there. Like I said, I don't know how many will be in the actual pulling arena. There will be food vendors also right before you come in the arena door. Is the pretzel, milkshakes, and ice cream, I guess, whatever she has there.
Mm-hmm.
She has quite a large stand there. So there'll be food vendors, portable vendors inside the pulling arena as well. There will also be a kitchen in the pit building open for food. So plenty of food, plenty of drink. Sounds like it may rain Saturday now.
Yep.
There. So
it's a perfect reason to come indoors.
Perfect reason to come indoors and watch a great show.
Yep.
So what else do we have?
Bring it on. We're T-minus 5 days.
Yes, its time is drawing near. I still have a lot of work to do. So, but we'll definitely be in good shape to be there. So we actually arrive on Wednesday, and I'm going to try to. Oh, there will be a live stream. Waiting to hear final confirmation from Jason or Lisa or somebody with the information. I know it's
watchpulling.tv or
.com.
.com, yeah.
It's watchpulling. I presume it used to be watchpulling.com. It's not the Steinmetz boys doing. It's another company from Lebanon using the original format that the Steinmetz
Mhm.
guys used. They were watchpulling.com. So I'm assuming that's gonna. I could be wrong on that, but
Yeah.
that information will be on a Facebook page, website, my Facebook pages, et cetera, et cetera. We'll get the word out. Don't worry. So, but that is definitely my understanding as a go. I guess they're working out a few things. So we'll have that information for you as well. So if you can't be there for whatever reason, you'll be able to watch it on TV.
Yep.
So, and it's not free, but it's not bad. So, again, no masking or vaccination mandates. So feel free to breathe without a mask or wear one if you feel safer. That's fine as well. So I guess I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I had a list a mile long in my brain, but if I don't write it down, it kind of fades away on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be good. Please be kind and courteous to all. This is all volunteers doing this work, track workers, registration. Please be kind to the ladies. Destiny's, she's been pulling her hair out. She's got a
Yep.
lot to do. Kendra will be back there with her when she can, when she's not working. Debbie Summers will also be back there. Just be kind to them. They got a big job to do too. We all do. If you come back, mainly garden tractor pullers, a lot of them come back and see me to upgrade their free tickets that they get. Just that works out pretty well. Sometimes they get lined up out the door, but when you're just one person doing it, it's I get it done as quick as I can. It's all about the internet. Sometimes I'm actually faster than the internet, which is a good thing. It's worked really well. We'll be back here again in the show office, myself and Gloria. And we want to also mention John Smith had emergency gallbladder surgery. I believe it's been 2 weeks, a week and a half ago. I'm going to say roughly in that time frame. He's home recouping. We're going to miss him. He will not be up there with us this year. But Gloria, bless her heart, has offered to still come and work Thursday and Friday during the day at the front desk. So you'll see her happy, smiley face as she's been there for many, many years for me and for Keystone, working the front desk, taking care of will call orders, handing that stuff out, selling cash only tickets out front. Okay, it's cash only. And also, I want to mention if you want to buy your tickets at the door, it's cash only, no credit cards. So keep that in mind. Or you can pre-order online, Keystone Nationals pool.com. So there's instructions on the Facebook page, and also there's a link. A lot of people use cell phones these days and times. It's a
The
cell
way of the
phone
world.
world.
Yep.
Tablets. There is a process. A lot of people. I used to get a lot of calls. They can't see the link that says "choose your own seats" on the reserved seating ticket website. And I finally got confirmation of a way to correct that if you're using a cell phone or tablet. Google Chrome, number one, is your best friend. Google Chrome, KeystoneNationalPools.com, click on tickets. When you're on there, you want to go up to your browser bar, and there's photos and instructions on Facebook, and there's a link on the website to click and see this. It'll tell you exactly what to do. At your browser bar at the top of your phone screen, to the right-hand side of that, there'll be 3 stacked bars. Click on that, and it'll be a drop-down menu, and it'll say View as PC or View as Desktop or something worded similar to that. Click on that, and then go back to the page, and you will see or choose your own seats link. And then you click on that, and you can go in and choose what seat you want. So that's the secret to that now.
Yep.
And it works. If I can make it work, anybody can make it work. So it does work, and it has helped tremendously since putting those instructions up there. So it's really helped people out. So that's what you need to do there for that. So the ability to do that is still there. You just got to take the couple extra steps to change the view of your cell phone to view as a desktop PC or a desktop computer, however it's going to be worded. I can't remember. Or view as desktop version, whatever. But that will take you. You will be able to see that link beside the best available seating box. right beside that, I think to the right of it, once you do those couple steps to view desktop view, you'll see the link or choose your own seats. That's the ticket. That's made a lot of people happy this year, so especially me. So, and of course, general admission is general admission, first come, first served down on the floor, except the box seating areas. They are reserved. That is a $1,200 option. Best seats in the house, in my opinion. Your track side safely. I mean, you got Jersey Wall in front of you, and there's one left. And if we can sell that one, this is something it's new this year, but we intend on doing that from now on. So maybe we'll add some more sections next year. We'll see how successful this one works out. So that's about all. I'm about running out of voice. But I'm sitting here trying to think. Help me out, Toby. I know you're watching. Toby, guy, somebody. But anyway, yeah, it's we're finally back since 2020, and it was a big letdown. It was a big pain. It was a big everything for us to get through that unfortunate ordeal in 2020. But we're back. We hopefully we'll have a good, safe, trouble-free event and get this thing rolling again. So that's the game plan.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly. Let's do it.
The only thing missing is Kendra won't be driving the vehicle. So
next year.
Uh-oh. Is it green?
Better be. No, I'm just kidding. We are not starting any rumors.
Run.
No, we are not starting any rumors. We are not talking about that. I don't want to drive his truck. I have too many nightmares of me scratching it or something.
Oh, my goodness. It's just an old hand-me-down Ford, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he quite sees it like that.
I'm sure. Norm does a good job of that truck. He really has.
He does a very good job.
And my understanding, I guess he's working on some more. So,
yeah.
Stay tuned. Not him. He's working on
not his truck. Not his truck. He is doing work for other pullers. Right. So, absolutely. Which I think is awesome. So good for him.
But Lord willing, I will try to go live Wednesday during the test hooks. If not, I'm going to try to. If not, I'll do a walk around with the GoPro and try to post something Wednesday night when I get back to the hotel. So, like I did that last Wednesday, in fact, at Chatham, Virginia, and that video did quite well. I got a lot of compliments on that. They really enjoyed that, seeing the different vehicles sitting around. I mean, the pits won't be full of vehicles then, and I can't. Maybe I can send Mike out during the day on Thursday or Friday and do some gimbal walking. GoPro walk around on a gimbal. So it works really nice. I really enjoyed that, and people enjoyed it, and we'll try to make it happen again here. So okay, it's 9:17.
Larry, I do break things, but I also win, so that's all that matters. We're just gonna keep that out there.
Well, I tell you what, co-rider there, you won't miss me. I'll be kind of almost at the finish line on the smoke tube side of the track. It's up on a little podium stage. Come by, and if you can get by me there somewhere, stop and say hi, or be nice to put a face with some of y'all's names if you're going to be there. Please, try to at least get close and say hi, and even say hi to Mike up at the.
I think Kevin Nouse just volunteered for an interview.
I'll run him down in a hurry. I'll get. Yeah, that's a good idea, Kevin. Hopefully that works out. If not live, I'll do it with the GoPro. So we'll try to make something happen. And I could get there Wednesday, and if that phone doesn't stop, that's my number one job there until it's time to go pulling. So
yeah,
that's what I got plenty of stories. I'm sure you do.
Just gonna stop right there.
Look up Honorary in the dictionary. You just might see Kevin's face.
You want to talk about the rumor mill getting started? You go talk to Mr. Nouse there.
Oh boy. Oh boy. But anyway, I don't see too many questions coming in over here on the chat, so I guess we'll get ready to pull a plug on this deal. And I got to go shopping first thing in the morning for any kind of weather hits. I don't know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. I hear they're calling for a little bit of snow. If I don't shop tomorrow, I'm gonna be in trouble next week when I go up there. So I gotta get some groceries and stuff. So that's game plan first thing in the morning. Then I gotta rock on from there. I got other stuff to do. Be busy running. So right.
Yeah. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. He's exactly right.
You bet. So with that said, keep an eye on the Facebook page, Keystone Nationals Indoor Truck and Tractor Pool is the Facebook page. It has the new logo that you see up
above me.
Yeah, above her, over
Right
there in the corner. Yep, you'll see that logo. That's the official Keystone Nationals Indoor Truck and Tractor Pool Facebook page. Keystone National Pools. KeystoneNationalsPool.com is the official website, and I know the girls are busy, but they'll do their best to keep everything updated. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up for me and Kendra. Keep this show rocking and rolling, and keep everybody happy and keeps YouTube happy. So, obviously not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, we gotta have lots to talk about. We're gonna have lots of results, and we're gonna do it all. If we can get it done in an hour, we'll get it done in an hour. If not, it'll be an hour and a half. I don't care. We're going to get her done. So we're going to have a big show after the Keystone Nationals at Wednesday night. So clear your schedule, Kendra.
It's already on the schedule.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and boogie out of here. And 3 to 6 inches. I don't know where you live. Cold region. I know where you're at. You're out western there. So keep it out.
Yeah.
There. I've got a lot
so
of.
He must be close if he's coming to Keystone.
Cold region rider, I'm suspecting out around Somerset in that area.
Yeah.
But anyway, please do stop and introduce yourself, and we'd be happy to meet everybody. Kendra, if you're walking around, please, by all means, come early.
You know what we look like. We don't know what you look like.
Come early. Get in that pit building in Pennsylvania, 2 to 4 inches in Harrisburg. I'm not going that far north. Thanks for that, Clint. But get in there, see the pullers. They love talking with people, get autographs, pictures. They love that stuff. Some of them will probably have hero cards with their vehicles that they'll give to you and sign, whatever. And it's very important. Please be sure to walk through vendor alleys. There's a few walkways there that you have various vendors, tractor pull parts, whatever, T-shirts. Check it out.
Yep.
I mean, we're an important part of the show too. And there's a list of sponsors 10 miles long, and we thank every single one of them that keeps this event hopping every year. So, other than 2021, that was a disappointment. But we're over that, and we're ready to go. 2022, we're going to get her kicked off against a fresh new start for us, and let's make it happen. We'd appreciate, if you don't have your tickets yet, please come support a good show. 4-H. Pennsylvania Winter Warriors. It's money goes to a good cause. I can guarantee you that. So come on out. Pits are open free. Like I said, up to 1 hour before showtime. Saturday morning is going to be a little iffy whether you can get in there or not. You'll probably have a little bit of time. Plus, there'll be the kiddie pool in there Saturday morning, so you'll be able to walk through there pretty quickly. But come 10 o'clock, they're going to ask you to leave the pit building on Saturday morning. So somewhere around there. So okay, that's all I've got to say. Kendra?
Yep. I'm all good.
Okay.
Come see us.
You bet.
I love talking to people. Apparently, I do it a lot.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Been told I'm the social butterfly, and it's good. Yep. It's fine.
And Jess, if you're watching, I apologize. I tried to get your video downloaded. She also produced the video here yesterday. And I could not get that sucker to download because I was going to either open the show or end the show with hers. But it's on the the Keystone.
There she is.
Oh, is she on here?
She supports my talking that I have to get to my daily word count.
There it is.
Her and I could not have a 5-minute conversation. It's going to last at least 30 minutes. And it's great. I love that.
So should we all just sit back and let you two talk?
Not now. It's already been an hour and 20 minutes.
It's only time. But anyway, I apologize. I tried to get that downloaded. It didn't work out. But please go check her video out. She did a good job with that. I don't know where she got the video clips from. But she did a really good job with the music she put with it and the wording and stuff. Excellent job. If you need that kind of work done, check her out. That's the person you want to see. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to play the video again, and you hang in there. I'll be right back there, Kendra.
There you go.
Oh, it's going to be a big weekend coming. Woo-hoo. Okay. So, like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up for us, and please support the Keystone Nationals. If you can't make it there, keep an eye out for the live viewing link. That's definitely coming soon. So,
yep. See y'all. See you, Keystone.
Yep. You bet.